Good morning, my friends, from Sunset Hill. Well, not in the middle, but on the edge of the nature reserve, right next to Whitfield Country Park. So in the middle of the two. We're a good half an hour before sunrise. I wasn't planning on doing this morning. Having said that, I made sure everything was charged up. I'd got extra batteries, I'd got plenty of space on my SD cards, because this is heatwave number 2, and it says it's 18 degrees out here, but it feels warmer than that, and it's definitely warmer than that in my bedroom. And I want to capture that sunrise. I want to get that perfect sunrise, or as perfect as watching some other people, better flyers, experts if you like, with my drone. My drone's more than capable of capturing a cinematic sunrise, so I'm going to keep trying. But I didn't set my alarm. You have to forgive me, I'm climbing the steep hill. I just, sleep was coming in bits. Half an hour here, 20 minutes here, 10 minutes there, half an hour here. And then when I saw the time, I thought, you know what? It's Sunday morning. Let's get up, let's give it a go, and then we can go back home, get back in bed, get the fan on me, and drink lattes, pure orange, and maybe even doze off. I don't know. Be nice, because I keep saying I'll see you in a tent. And I am desperate to go wild camping. I've got a couple of locations lined up. One's semi-local, and the other's deep in the Peak District. But my problem is, we can just stand here and talk rather than climb and walk, talk. Problem is, it's 32, 33 degrees, and it's like, whew, that's too hot. Though once it drops, it's supposed to be dropping, and I've got plenty of free days now. I've got a few days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I can go, so, and it does look like it's dropping to the, not much, but to the high 20s, 28 degrees. That'd do me, I could do that. And then all I've got to do is pitch my tent pretty much once the sun's gone down, because you've still got some light. And as long as my tent's pitched, then it won't be boiling, and then I'll be up for sunrise, because you can't sleep in this heat. Yeah, I got my synthetic sleeping bag out, because trust me, that rab will be, I'd bake in that rab one, but the quality, the difference in quality, I mean, it isn't a bad summer bag, but yeah, you can tell it's not a rab. Right, find out if we've got the summit to ourselves. It'd be weird if at 4:30 on a Sunday morning there were people up here, but then it wouldn't be that weird, because nothing's that weird anymore, is it? So I'm just leaving you on, because in the colour, let me turn the light off. Oh, it was looking a lot better. and now we've got some cloud moving in. So I don't know whether we'll be going behind Charlie Whitfield. Depends on the sunrise. I mean, the forecast is just pure sun, and then at night, clear skies. So, we'll see. And that was a far longer intro than I planned, so I'll see you in a bit. I've got the summit to myself, by the way. Well, hello. That is looking rather awful. When I first set off, when it was dark, I set off in the dark. I did do an intro in the dark, so I don't know which one I'll use. I do a few, and then I just use which is best. But it was looking golden over there. I mean, it's looking kind of golden now, but compared to half an hour ago, it's looking pathetic. Sunrise is in about 15 minutes. Now, I don't know what time sunrise is from up here, but it won't, you know, I'll send the drone up when sunrise is. It's 4:51, I believe. So yeah, as soon as we get to that magic 15 minutes away, so I'll send the drone up. Oh, and I've got some new master air screw propellers. After my crash, I noticed a bit of scuffing on another propeller, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna just change them all. And I saw these master air screw ones. They are quieter, you get more battery time, quicker, just better, stronger, and the bright red as well, so should be able to see them. Though if that goes more golden again, I won't, but yeah, red for the mighty Liverpool. Right, I'll bring you back when it's time. Right guys, decisions being made. I've just been checking my to-do list and the temperatures, and on Tuesday, so as I keep saying, today's Sunday, Tuesday we're going into the Peak District. It's 27 degrees, which is a good 6 degrees lower than it is today. I can cope with that. As I say, I'll just find a pitch early, and then I'll just hang about, sort of explore the area, and then pitch my tent once the sun's gone down, unless I can find a little woodland. Though where I'm going, I doubt I'll find a little woodland, because we are up on the moors, but I don't want to give the location away until we're there, but it's one to get excited about, that's for sure. Yeah, it's almost time to get the drone in the air, so I don't know if I've got much else to tell you. Brought a drink this time. These 3 for £1, so you know I bought 12. Plus I keep buying the ones from Aldi. They do 4 for about £1.20, 25, something like that. And I've got electrolyte tablets, so yeah, I like to try and keep myself well hydrated. I really don't think we're going to get a good sunrise at all. It's looking pretty crap, if I'm honest. But we can give it a go, can't we? That's all we can do. Just thinking things in my head. We come here. I've come here for sunset every year for the last, at least the last 6, 6 or 7, because the first few years, believe it or not, I never came in here. I was too busy up in the Lake District or Snowdonia. I didn't realise what I had next, right 30 seconds from my front door. Don't get me wrong, I'm not comparing this to the lakes or Erie, but it still is beautiful considering it's in the middle of Stoke-on-Trent. But yeah, I've been coming here for just come for a walk up. There's usually people, because there's a bench and places to sit, so there's usually people up here for sunset. But I'm going to come up tonight, assuming there is a sunset, but there has been one every night for the last week while we're in this, the last at least 3 or 4 days since we're in this second heat wave. I believe we've got 3. But yeah, I think because I'm having a lazy day today, I think I'm going to come up for sunset tonight. And wouldn't it be grand if I could get the sunrise and the sunset on the drone? So, and there's nothing stopping me doing either. I mean, if there was a group of rowdy teenagers, I probably wouldn't, because we've got some rowdy ones around here. But every other time, you know, I've come up here and there's been couples up here, but they've often disappeared. They haven't actually come up for sunset. They just come up to have a look at the view and then gone back down literally 3 or 4 minutes before the sun sets. I remember thinking to myself, why are you going now? So yeah, because I'm having a lazy day, I'm gonna come back up for sunset, and hopefully it's quiet. And with it being Sunday, I think the kids have got 1 more week back in school. Most people got to go back into work tomorrow, so it's probably the best night to do it. So yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back for sunset. But there is some actually really golden looking clouds, and we are 6 minutes away. Right, get the drone all set up. I'll see you guys after probably, or maybe during even. Well folks, if I can bring the drone, but as you can see, certainly do not need a drone to see the sunrise now. And I'm well impressed with these master air screws. Kind of flies a little different. That's the first proper flight. I fitted them, had a quick flight, and then that was it. Just literally took it up in the back garden up to 120 metres, brought it back down, did a few manoeuvres, that was it. This is the first proper flight I've had with it, and they are perfect. I am well happy. For a 10, yeah, I'd say they're better than, I'd arguably say they're better than DJI's. You know, it's been up in the air for ages, and I've still got 11 minutes. Though you can never totally trust this, but yeah, I think you guys will be, well, I hope you guys will be impressed. I am certainly great. Yeah, it was well worth getting up at that time. Well, I say getting up, getting out of bed, couldn't sleep. And like I say, I can feel, put him in Senny so he doesn't go crazy. Bring him into land actually. Feel the heat off the sun now. Right guys, I'll bring you back on the way down. Well folks, I know you can barely see me from that glorious sunrise, but that, let me check I've got everything. Quick walk around. That was the best sunrise I have, since I've been filming, I have ever got, whether it be on this camera, the GoPro, my Neo. No, that was, yeah, without a doubt, best sunrise. We're not going to Charlie Whitfield, it's a bit too late for that, and I spent too long just filming that and getting some photos. I'll put I don't know, a 5 or 6 minute medley together with some music. You'll get to see what I saw. I mean, I was just up there for ages. It was just mesmerising, and it surprised me as well, especially after, like when I left the house and it was dark, but there was that golden glow, and then as I got to the top of here, it went rather dull, and I got a bit, yeah, I got a bit pessimistic, and then it all came good right at the last minute. So what we'll do next time, because it's only a matter of time before I'm lying awake thinking about how to make my next million, instead of coming up here, we'll go straight to the back of Charlie Whitfield, and try and capture. Though that's a different kind of filming. I don't need to be up so early for that, but yeah, we'll do that. Forgot this is quite, you have to watch your footing, otherwise you're gone. So we'll go past the fishing lake, because I don't think there's many people fishing. Sunday morning's one of the few mornings, probably the only morning when there's not many people there, because they were all out on the lash last night. So we'll go back that way. Hopefully I can do a little bit of filming, and then if not, I'll bring you back at some point. Just do an outro and tell you about Tuesday's plans. Oh, am I excited for this one. Yeah, and it looks like the weather's just nailed on from what I gather. So yeah, anyway, bring you back in a bit. And like I said earlier, I ain't going out the house during the day today. When I say I'm going to get in bed, when I get back home, I'm going to get on bed. I'll have a latte because I didn't have a coffee this morning. Just didn't feel like one. But you can have a latte, pure orange, and then healthy breakfast. I'm not done with full Englishes, but they are becoming far less. So some porridge. What a difference. But yeah, and then we're going to spend the day. Oh, I've got a load to do. I'll even put this little video together actually. But while saying that, I might not actually, because yeah, I think I'm coming. If we're looking good for a sunset, which, as I said earlier, we have done every single evening, I can't see why we won't tonight. So why not come up again tonight? I doubt I'll be able to get a drone flight like that, but I might be able to get it up in the air at least. So and a lot of people will disappear once the sun set from here, but the sun doesn't set really. It just goes over the Malcop Ridge kind of thing, and then you've got another half an hour before it sets. So so a lot of people might just disappear then, whereas I have to watch me footing. Whereas that I can send my drone up. So yeah, might be a two-parter, or well, a one video, but that would be cool. Sunrise and sunset on the same day. Yeah. Right, yeah, that's going to be the plan. I'm not going to put a video together. I am going to download the footage I've got though, because it looks mint. I might put a little picture or video out on Facebook, because yeah, that was impressive. That was very impressive. Anyway, stop. I'm buzzing. I really am. Anyway, see you in a bit. Well, I do not believe it. I never thought I'd see the day, in summer anyway. Not a single fisherman. Let's zoom you guys in. I know it's crap, but Spain played Belgium, I believe, last night. So, a big game, but I wouldn't have thought it'd be a game everyone would want to. These fishermen, they take it very seriously. Trust me. So, to find this lake without a soul night fishing, or anyone even coming down for an early start, that is rare. Extremely rare. Let me just spin you around. So yeah, if you get here, if you're one of the last here, this is one of the worst pegs. Smells. Can't get to the water very easily. Yeah, I've got a nice island to cast over to, but yeah, you do not want this peg if you can help it. Giving you my fishing tips with Pete. This is a decent one. So you can get your seat or whatever pretty steady on there, so that's something you always look for. Good access to the water. It goes deep pretty quick, so yeah. Again, you've got cast out to the island, cast out just into the middle, or you could just hang a float off these reeds should you wish. So yeah, decent peg. This is the best one, guys. This is why there's always a charred remains from a fire, because it's kind of like a double, even though it really is you should only ever have a single peg. But great solid place to put your seat, and very deep water straight away. So if you have got a 14-pound carp on, you can bring him in nice and easy. Again, you can cast over to the island if you want. Cast over to wherever from here. This is without doubt the best peg on this side. Do you know, I've never really walked that side of the lake. We might do that. I could keep doing that because there's another one. This looks a good one. Yeah, water's deep. Good solid ground for your chair, what have you. It's just good that because there's so many fishing clubs where they cost you, another one. Shame about the fire pit. Well, it's not a fire pit. It'd be good if the council provided fire pits Not as good this one because it's a bit shallower, as you can see with the beer cans, but you can still you could still land a decent, well, you could land anything from that peg, so yeah, not bad. But depending what the temperature's like this evening, I might go for a walk over to the two little tiny ones, show you them in a bit more detail. I know I've shown you the tiny one, and then show you the other one, go up Sunset Hill for sunset, and then hopefully capture the sunset with the drone, and then that'll be a good Sunday. Well, Sunday outdoors, staying out of the major heat. 33 degrees today, so yeah, once I get in it, I'll be in for 6:10. I won't be out till 10 till about 8 o'clock for about 14 hours. I'll let the heat do its thing while I stay inside with my fans. Right, I'll see you in a bit.